Okie dokie. Now what we've got to do is add some text. And like I said, I got a really cool font from dafont.com. Most of those fonts are free to use, at least for personal use. Some of them are free to use for commercial use as well. And if you just go to dafont.com, DAFONT.com, you have like all kinds of crazy fonts to choose from like script to handwritten to graffiti style to like wingdings and webdings to like all kinds of stuff. I've gotten like food fonts from there before. It's pretty cool. So I chose a graffiti font and I downloaded it and installed it on my computer. That's going to depend on how you do that will depend on if you're on Mac, PC, whatever. So I can't tell you how to do that. But it's installed on my computer, and GIMP will recognize pretty much any font that you have installed on your computer. So I'll just grab the text tool. It looks like a capital letter A. The tool options dialog will change to the text options, or the text tool options. I'll choose the font by clicking next to the word font and choosing from the list that I'm given. I know the font that I downloaded was called Malice, so I'll just look for that. This changes when you click, so you just click to select. And then I'll just click on the banner. This little square will appear. That's where my text is going to start. And the GIMP text editor window will pop up. Now I'm typing in the GIMP text editor window. I'm not technically typing on the banner. So if you need to move your cursor around or do any kind of editing to the text after you've typed it, remember you're doing it in the text editor. So I'm just going to use my name. See, it's a really cool sort of graffiti style font, and I thought it went well with the sort of grungy background. So that's cool. This didn't end up quite where I wanted it to, but just like a crop area, you can move your text by moving your mouse to the middle of the text frame, clicking and dragging. So that's fine for now. I could stand to make this a little bit bigger. To change your font size, just look for size in the text tool options dialog. And I'll just make that a little bit bigger. And you'll see as I made this bigger, the frame wasn't big enough for that size font. But that's easy to fix. I'll just drag the frame over a little bit to increase the size of it. And now it's big enough to hold all of that big font. Cool. I think I want this over a little bit more. Right on. I like that. So to see what this looks like without all of these weird boxes around here, just grab any other tool from the toolbox. Doesn't really matter which one. And then go to View, Show Layer Boundary, and uncheck that box. And that gets rid of all of the funky lines.